on diet in Penang.
So many people ask us, name some of the top reasons to visit Malaysia, and we definitely have to say food is high on that list, especially with the charming part being that there's such a large variety of cuisines from its melting pot of cultures, with a lot of influence from the top-notch cuisines like Indian, Chinese, and even Malay. In this episode of our travel guide series, you'll explore with us as we narrow down some of the Malaysian dishes you must not miss in your lifetime, especially when you're a first-timer traveling Malaysia. And good morning. It's like 7:15, 7:20, and the sun is now rising. Apam Menace. We start out breakfast at a stall parked at the side of New Kati Coffee House, which is packed for breakfast.
Do you have egg ones? Egg on top. Yeah. The special one like this. Okay. How much is that? 2 ringgit. 2 ringgit.
Can I just try normal as well?
This dish is popular for either breakfast or even a light dessert. It's made out of simple ingredients like egg, sugar, coconut milk, and flour. It forms thin and crispy sides with a fluffy center. The process of how it's cooked is based on century-old traditions, which they use charcoal stoves instead of gas-heated steel pots.
Thank you.
You want chili?
No, I don't want.
Really?
I don't want because I think it's more like a dessert for me. It's not something that we can eat with the chili. Let's see. This one with
Is it good? So I made a good pick for breakfast?
Yes, definitely. This is so good. This like tastes like pancake. If you love pancake, you have to try this one.
I remembered what these taste like. Now, some of you may not know this, but around Christmas time, they have a bunch of different Christmas cookies.
The dad man and I steal it all the
This is
time.
exactly what that tastes like. So it's really a breakfast here, but it tastes like a dessert in the rest.
But that one is not soft. This one is
Well, no, I'm talking
soft.
about the crispy egg.
Hey, this is 50 more.
I've never had their like a rose's lime juice, so like a rose lime juice. I think it's just like a lime soda, just with like cherry in it.
With rose flavor.
It's really good.
Let me try.
It's really good, right?
I would recommend anybody to have it.
It's super refreshing.
Yeah.
Let me stand on this side. It's for an extra ringgit. Just get two mixed.
Roast pork and barbecue pork.
Yeah. Does it come with rice?
Yes, yes. Together with the rice.
And soup as well.
Yes, yes. What soup you make? What soup you make? This is sour, spicy and some sour. This is just normal soup. Spicy sour for you, Okay.
Thank you.
I love it.
Mixed pork dish. We have roasted and fried pork, and barbecue pork, with a side of rice, and of course your chili sauce.
You need more?
Oh, can I have more?
Okay, and I give you, Nema, I give you the one bowl.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Take it now. Normally the food come with extra stuff, like extra sauce, or like extra soup. So if you go and ask for more sauce, more dipping sauce, more bowl of soup, they don't charge you extra, and so good.
Roasted meat with rice in Malaysia is another amazing and popular dish. The typical one we found is either chicken, duck, or pork rice. But I will say the barbecue pork is what you definitely should try. A texture is soft in the center and then sweet and caramelized on the outside. I just tried the roasted pork with the sweet sauce. Now I'm gonna try the pork belly. The pork belly is really good. What'd you get?
Spicy wonton mee.
Wonton noodle. This is good, either dry version or with soup. The dry version uses cooked noodles tossed with dark soy sauce and lard and shallots, while the wet version is drowned in pork or chicken stock.
This is spicy wonton mee. Wonton is like dumpling.
I love wonton.
Yeah, wonton is like dumpling. It's like this.
So good.
Yes, and then mee mean noodle.
Of course. Put the wrong side of the chopstick in.
I think it's not that big of a deal.
No.
Alright, so we went to Shulia Road, Shulia Street on the second night here in Penang, and we got so hooked with the wonton mee.
This is the first time in Asia I've ever seen these jalapenos. We got some crispy wonton, some dumpling, some pork belly with some jalapeno, noodles. Alright, so this is another very local dish that we were told to try, and I was told that it's actually better without the soup version. Not really kind of like a soy sauce, but not a salty soy sauce, like a sweet soy sauce. Very tasty.
It's so good. It's the best wonton I have ever had.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's spicy.
Got a little kicker.
So much fun already.
Yeah?
It's like, man, say you are your own chef.
But you pay to be your own chef.
Yeah, you pay to be your own chef.
It's so smart. They literally just prepare it and then chill.
Yeah. I got mushroom and then I got I think this is meatball. I don't know what kind of steer. I think it's beef.
1 minute? This is prawn.
Which
shrimp.
one?
Vegetable. Vegetable.
That's vegetable.
Not shrimp?
No, no. This
No?
one pork. This
Pork.
one chicken. Yeah.
1 minute? I don't know.
I think that one is 1 minute too.
This one 1 minute. This one 3 seconds.
Ah, okay. This one
That's done already?
Yeah, ready.
Yeah.
Ready. This one fried.
They set different price, so each they come with different color. So you see the color here is like apple green, and apple green is this one. So 2 ringgit per steak.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Is it? 1, 2, and 3. Interesting. Lok means dip dip. And as a meaning, it says you dip whatever you want in a shared boiling hot pot.
No, that one is spicy. I tried it already.
The other one is the satay sauce. So you can try.
Oh, that is satay sauce. Yeah. You want satay? That black sauce in the middle is really good though.
Let me try this.
That's vegetable. It's good? Vegetable is good?
That's phenomenal. It's different though, because you get like the fried breading, but it's not crispy, but you still taste like the filling of the breading.
How's chicken?
Chicken's good. The sauce is different though.
You tried the black sauce, yeah?
It's a really creamy, kind of sweetish sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like super spicy or tangy or anything.
No. Yeah.
Very good.
The advantage of this place is that it's open till midnight, one. Secondly, you can customize your food. Like, so you will never get bored of this. There's so many kind of meat, of steak.
11 egg. 11 egg.
11.
11 ringgit 80 cents.
Ah, okay. What is the name?
Lock lock.
Lock lock. It's called lock lock. Oh, lock lock.
Oh, that's squid. It's so difficult. I don't know what to pick.
This dish was popularized by Indian Muslim traders from India. It is a meal with steamed rice, which can be plain or mildly flavored and served with a variety of curries and fried stuff. There's particularly no limit to the food you can choose from when you're eating at a nasi kandar place. The best part is that the mixture of curry sauces is poured on top to soak through your rice. It gives more savory flavor together with an amazing aroma and taste. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna film everything.
Tomato rice, and this is plain rice. That is plain rice too.
Yeah, right.
You guys are okay
Yup.
in Pengenalan, right?
Eunice.
York and Eunice. So we're gonna share all these 3 dishes.
Well, I fucked up.
It's supposed to be dry, but you can mix them like this.
I got the idea now. So you eat it dry, and then just like
Just use this to blend.
Break together.
Yeah, you have to break it, but yeah.
you break the egg.
You guys gotta tell me these things. You can't just say mix it all together and then tell me I did it wrong. I'm not from here.
Let it spin in the big bowl.
Chili pan mi. This dish is recommended by our landlord. She took us to Uncle Kin pan mi, which is the first meal we had when we arrived in Penang on the first day. His homemade noodles were carefully cooked to the right texture and evenly coated with chili-infused sauce and topped with various condiments such as deep-fried anchovies, minced meats, deep-fried shallots, and even soft boiled eggs. I ran up there, I was like, no anchovies, no anchovies. See, I feel like eating with a spoon and a fork is just cleaner. With chopsticks, you're like sucking the noodles out of the bowl.
So?
It just means you enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
You can go with the sandwich or just the meat itself. Just the meat itself or go with the sandwich.
Let me just do, how much for just the sandwich?
Yeah, just 220, 2 ringgit 20 cents.
Yeah, let me get one of those.
Okay.
Thank you. Ooh, that smells good. This is fluffy, chewy, salty, sweet, all at the same time. It's a bun with Chinese-styled grilled pork, rice, that's just like jerky.
Look at your face.
That's good, right?
Wow. Roti
It's called roti baka roasted meat.
Traditional sandwich for all generations. Because during like those days are my father generation. So before they go for movie, after dinner, after lunch, they are like hungry, they will go for it. Before establish of KFC, McDonald's, those things in those days, yeah, it's traditional.
That's good.
Right.
Don't eat it all, I want it. Pretty hungry. Let's go eat some food.
Yeah.
smells super fishy. That's why I didn't get it.
It smells so shimmy.
Yeah. Assam laksa. This is Ta's favorite dish in the whole world.
He asked me if I want to put it, just put it. I'm gonna put it all.
It's typically thick rice noodles with starchy base and fishy soup, and it also has a taste of tamarind in it. Actually, laksa in Penang is very distinct because it's more acidic and fishy, together with the aroma and taste of different kinds of herbs like mint and lemongrass.
If you love fish flavor, like me, like I love fish flavor, so you're gonna love Assam laksa. It tastes a little bit like sweet and sour at the same time. It's really good.
How is it?
Oh, it's so good.
Well, we got a bunch of restaurants from her and a bunch of research, and we're gonna try out this place right here. So it's Mandarin Cafe. A lot of the food we've been trying is Chinese influence.
That is the thing about Penang, because when we went to Langkawi last year, we see majority of the population on the island is Muslim.
Yes.
But here, the majority of the population in Penang is in Penang state is Chinese, and there are so many Chinese influenced food here.
And I love the food.
Oh, I love the food so much.
So let's head inside and see how the food is.
The noodle is so soft. Man, the last time I ate noodle this soft is when we had pho in Vietnam.
This sort of sweet noodle soup with meat and fish balls. The pork bone broth is what makes the soup taste so amazing. In most cases, we don't even have to add any seasoning because the soup is already savory by itself.
Normally something that can make me feel like so overwhelming is some spicy food, but this one is like not spicy at all. It's not spicy at all, but he bring me like this thing which is like a kind of like soya sauce with chili in it. I didn't even add chili and I feel like it's so good already. It's so good, guys. I recommend you guys try kway teow. If you come to Penang, come to Mandarin Cafe and have the kway teow from this guy.
Alright, I know this is everybody's favorite. This is some kind of cold dessert soup. CENDOL refers to a green, jello-ish thing they put in this dessert, which is made from mung bean flour and its color's green from padan. It tastes almost like vanilla for us. They put red beans, coconut milk, and even palm sugar with a big lump of ice and condensed milk on top. The coconut in this, the coconut water, coconut milk is just phenomenal. Like, this is like by far my favorite dish, like dessert wise. Like, I will take this home and I will try and find a nice machine to make CENDOL. So it's funny, when we were actually at the cart, we had no idea that this CENDOL was actually famous. We just saw it outside of the actual market that we wanted to go to, the cafe. It's super creamy with like coconut flavor, ice, and jelly.
Amazing.
I'm going to get another one.
Really? Yeah. Hang on, let me try.
Not gonna have her own because I'm going to get a new one.
Hang on, let me try.
This is very refreshing for hot days in Malaysia, which is every day.
You're just drinking it out of the bowl.
If you guys come to Penang, if you guys come to Penang and you guys don't come and try CENDOL, I will be really mad. I will be so pissed.
This is probably the most famous and national favorite stir-fried noodle dish in Malaysia that is so rich in flavor, together with a very smoky and charred aroma taste to it. This is often cooked in individual batches that makes the noodles absorb the soy sauce and seasonings completely. It is made out of flat rice noodle and stir-fried over very high heat with light and dark soy sauce, generally served with seafood and bean sprouts. What also makes this special is that it's traditionally stir-fried in pork fat.
Flavor. You can really taste the oil
ramen noodle. Oh, it's satay. Ah!
It is so good. We're walking right next to all the generators.
Man, it's so good. Pork satay.
Yeah, this is like a thin, crispy pork cooked over charcoal, which is crispy on the outside, but it has a super smoky flavor.
Pork fat.
I'm actually not a fan of fat, but
You're gonna hate that.
no, this pork fat is really good.
Pork fat.
Oh, it's so good.
Can be so crowded. So I did a bunch of research on where I can find a breakfast in Penang, like one of the best breakfast, and a bunch of people said this place, Tosun Coffee, is the best primo for breakfast. So that's why I told Jimmy we have to come here.
The main thing that caused this place to be, you know, so unique and so well known is the way they cook the toast. They use like a charcoal and like a clay pot, and they put the toast inside of it. Very well, evenly toasted bread. This bakaya
Kaya.
tastes like a very sweet jam, like a homemade jam is what it tastes like. It's really good.
It's like custard.
It's not. It doesn't have the consistency of custard though.
One of these. That is pandan. Yes, pandan, and that is coconut. Yes, okay. Okay, so I have one of these.
You're literally buying everything.
I think this is so good. Thank you. You guys make it by yourself?
This is a dessert from NYONYA, which is a result of internal marriages between early immigrant Chinese men and ethnic Malay women. It's typically a bite-sized snack that consists of 3 ingredients of rice flour, white coconut milk, and pandan. Some of them come with glutinous rice as well. Corn.
And red bean. And this one is like palm sugar, from what they told me. Palm sugar, CENDOL, corn, red bean.
It's very good. The CENDOL adds like a coconutty sweet flavor, and the corn is really creamy and soft.
You have to try this.
Let's
This
say
is
she
a
just wanted you to buy it.
Really, she said it's special Nyonya snack.
It's good because you're special too.
Oh, it's like a sticky rice wrap with something inside.
Whoa. I've never seen anything like that.
Oh,
It's coconut.
it's weird.
It's like a spicy coconut. Right? That's weird.
So
I don't even know how to describe that. That's so unique.
Such a unique taste.
It's got like chili, shredded coconut, and sticky rice.
It's so good to be able to try the Nyonya snack though. It's just like,
Thank you. I got HOKKIEN meat. This is particularly unique and popular in Penang. It's basically spicy prawn noodle soup, which the shrimp stock is cooked for several hours using prawn head and shell. And of course, this is like the second time I've had this dish. The first time I ate it way too fast and I didn't film anything. This time, we're gonna film it. She said, "Do you want spicy?" I said, "Yes." So let's see how that goes.
that's crazy. You dump it all?
I don't know. Oh, there's 2 different types of noodle in here. So you have like, kind of like a grass noodle, or like a hair noodle, like a really thin noodle. But then you have like these thick egg noodles. Whew. Don't hate on me for my chopstick skills. Got some prawn. Some prawn, some egg, some crispy onions, some pork, some chicken. We got it all. It's definitely fishy, but it's not overwhelmingly fishy. I normally don't like fish sauce because it's normally very strong in scent, and I don't like the smell of fish. But this, not too bad. It's actually doable. I'm very shocked that I'm saying that, but it is very, very good. And the mix of all the meats and the sauce, or the soup, is so good.
How does it work?
Nasi KERABU. This is a Malay rice dish. Comes with blue colored rice that comes from the petal of the butterfly pea flower, served with various herbs, salted egg, fried fish, and marinated chicken.
To eat with a little bit of egg together with chicken is amazing.
I love it.
As American, you love it.
The rice is so unique. I never even knew there was this many kinds of rice in the world until I started traveling. So I'm looking for something with like a rice base, something that'll fill me up a lot.
I keep telling myself that, okay, I gotta eat wherever there are a lot of locals in the line to eat.
There's so many locals everywhere.
And then every stall, so many people waiting in line.
So I was literally walking, like looking cart to cart, and then I looked at the table and I saw some lady with something she hadn't eaten yet. I was like, ma'am, what's that? That right there, I want that. She's like, over me. She walked me over to the stand. She's like, need a roll fun. Yeah, please.
What's that?
Lee Roll Fun.
That's really good.
It's really good. If you're interested in traveling Malaysia, make sure you check out the description box below and sign up for the full travel guide on DIVERTLIVING.com. This is a full guide to not only make sure you know everything about where you're traveling, but also some of the most unique things that many travelers miss.